but not a role. I haven't met a dog yet that has a role, or a cat.
So it's different than it's...
Yeah, it's the natural function out of neurology is whatever, you know, mothering, being a scavenger like a vulture or whatever, that's in the neurology. But there's nothing else that needs to take on a role because there's nothing else that's separate. Me needs to take on a role because it feels that it's in a subject-object world or a dualistic world which it has to deal with. Me creates a whole lot of games and roles and strategies. Me has a lot of strategies in order to deal with what it thinks it has to deal with, which is completely artificial and totally unnecessary, and it wears you out.
Yeah.
It just wears you out. It's so...
So with a cat, for example, mothering just happens.
Yeah.
And that's it. It just happens.
There is no... Yeah, it's like this. Look, a cat is like this. It's just response. There isn't anything in there that's running that. There's no idea that a cat should be a certain way. There's just... What you're watching with grass and trees and dogs and cats is a response, life happening without anything running it at all. There's nothing else running it. It's just... If cats ever become separate one day, then they'll create a religion. Catholicism. Dogs will have dogma. Everything you see is just naturally what it is. Everything else is just naturally what it is.
Does the me influence the behavior of the organism, of the psychophysical organism?
Yes, well, it does, except that, of course, don't forget me is nothing. Everything comes out, and the source of everything is no thing. And no thing me's, and therefore me, or the brain, seems to have an influence on. Because that influence is completely meaningless. It has no consequence.